Justin Bieber was at his dad's engagement party and he showed off his new look, completely buzzed head. Now, for me, I like that way better than his dreads. So that got us thinking, who would you rather? Shaved Justin Bieber or dreads Justin Bieber? I'd choose clean shaven Justin Bieber. He looks like he's got his stuff together. He looks so hot. You can actually see his face. I mean, when he had the dreads, it was all in his face. He looked messy, he looked slopped. I'm obsessed with this new look that he has going on and I hope that he keeps it. The shaved head does him wonders. He looks
Nikki,
so amazing.
The only thing the shaved head does is make him look like an inmate. Like, he seriously looks like he just came straight out of jail.
No.
However, the dreads, he's totally working this. Justin Bieber is known for being like a carefree guy, marches to the beat of his own drum, and that is what this style is. It's him being a free spirit, and he totally pulls it off. And
But
I have
because
to say,
dreads are really hard to maintain in a lifestyle like Justin Bieber has, this is a good look for him. He literally looks so clean, so put together. He does not look like an inmate, Charlie. Those dreads made him look more dirty than anything. Look at how hot he looks here with the tiger. So
he
hot.
looks like he's 12.
No, he doesn't. With the dreads, he just looks dirty.
Well, we are a little torn here, but we are gonna agree to disagree. What do you guys think, though? Go ahead and sound off below.
Hey guys, Dax Holt here. So totally shocking photos of Selena Gomez and Orlando Bloom getting all touchy-feely inside of a club in Vegas. So she was out there, she had a concert. The after party was held at Light Nightclub at the Mandalay Bay. So she was scheduled to be there. She walked the red carpet, looked gorgeous in her like silver nightgown looking outfit. But where it got really interesting is when Orlando Bloom showed up. Completely unannounced, surprise guest, hangs out with her in the booth. They actually have the same manager, so they know each other. They're reportedly dating back in 2014, so not a surprise to see them together. But when it got weird was, they get closer together. Next thing you know, they are like neck nuzzling. Some of the photos look like they might be doing a little bit more than that. And everyone in the club was very surprised to see them all over each other. Number one reason, Katy Perry. It was only a couple days ago that Orlando and Katy Perry were at the Met Gala together, posing together, clearly still dating. So I don't know what happened between then and now, but I'm gonna imagine Katy Perry has a lot of questions. Hey guys, Dax Holt here. So Kylie Jenner and Tyga are officially done, and according to sources, they are not getting back together like they did in the past. So hello guys, welcome to the Dax Chat. We got Nicole over here, obviously. Lots to talk about. Got lots of One Direction fans up in arms about these photos today that we posted.
You guys, it is so crazy when Dax does One Direction tweets, like the Twitterverse just goes insane. So I'm super excited to talk to you guys.
So I had to do the chat today because I know that there's a lot of people that definitely want to chat about these. You know, if you've not seen them already, basically Louis Tomlinson and Danielle Campbell are down in Mexico right now. They're hanging out on the beach here. I've got the photos right here. Hanging out on the beach, doing their thing. He pulls out booze at one point. He's smoking.
They're just having a good time,
really
relaxing on vacation.
Having the time. Like, this is a good boy band life right here, right?
Exactly. So you're looking at thinking, oh, what a cute vacation, like couples getaway.
And we got some more of them chilling, her in her bathing suit. There's a pool kind of right there. Then it gets interesting. Yeah. He kneels down behind her, grabs the back of her bikini, and helps her remove it.
Yep. Just
pulls it right off. And okay, so not only is she just sitting down there topless, but the more interesting thing I personally find, and I think a lot of One Directioners find interesting, is how if you look through the entire set of photos here, both of them are kind of looking at the camera the whole time.
Yeah, for sure. There's no way they don't know the camera is there. Especially
no. They're literally they're looking at the camera like, are you capturing this on film right now?
Yes, exactly. And she's sitting there. She doesn't go like, oh my gosh, and try to cover herself up. Like, she stays topless like that, doesn't move. I think I mean, it's obvious that I think that there was a setup, right? I think it's safe to say that. I mean, it's Mexico, right?
So listen, I do have to say, Nicole is a huge One Direction fan. She
love One Direction.
She has been someone that I go to just throw ideas at when it comes to Babygate or Larry theories or all of that, I go to her to see what her perspective is because she has followed it for so long. Let's see what other people say. Fake. I see a lot of people saying it's fake, fake, fake. It was management. What do you think about Lewis's tweet? So I did see his tweet this morning. Did you see his tweet?
Actually, I didn't see his tweet. Oh my gosh.
He said something about the effing privacy laws and like an unhappy emoji. Listen, I get the whole privacy thing, but when you're in public on the beach and you're staring at the cameras, it's hard for me because so my
George
Clooney does the same thing.
Exactly.
Everyone knows when they go down to the beach in Mexico and they do these shots, everyone gets photographed.
Right.
They're not the first ones to go down there. Literally every celebrity that's down in Mexico on these balconies get photographed, and they know it going into it.
Exactly.
The only time that I've seen people like actually take action towards it is Jimmy Kimmel and Howard Stern and Jennifer Aniston. When they went down there for New Year's, they put up these like curtains.
Oh, I see what,
And they put up like a wall of
because
curtains
they know that it's going to happen.
That it's happening.
The thing, when I first saw these photos, obviously I'm like, little, Louis cannot be doing this right now. But then the more you look at our gallery, there's 99 photos or something. There's a lot to look at. You see the top going off, you see them look at the camera, and then you see her just sitting there. Like, they sit there for probably a few more minutes at least with no top on. So
she like hands it over to him. Here you go, hold my top.
If it was one of those it came off real quick and then he covers her up,
and
she covers up.
She wasn't like sitting in the pool like covering herself. She's sitting out there.
She's just sitting out there
for
letting
the
it all
cameras to
hang
get.
out. I don't think there's any way that they did not see the camera and then she would have covered up quickly, and she didn't. So I don't know. It's crazy though, and I think it's like, for one, for him to tweet about privacy, and then there's like the whole Justin Bieber privacy, Amy Schumer thing. Like, it's a very like in time right now for celeb privacy, and the fact that he's doing this and then tweets about it, it's just weird to me. I don't really know.
But I also think there's a game that needs to be played with celebs and paps, because on one hand, paps need celebs,
right,
but then celebs also need paps.
No, for sure.
As much as people go out there and they
Louis
say
is not touring right now. It's the first time since he's been famous where he can relax, and people are probably starting to kind of not talk about him as much.
Well, I was gonna say, I think with anyone, you want to stay relevant, you want to stay in the media, you want to stay, and paps provide that for a lot of people. Because there's a lot of big celebrities that really don't need paps, and they move to Montana and they live in a ranch where no one will ever see them. And then there's other ones where you're walking around LA, you go to the hottest restaurants, you put yourself in the position to be seen.
Yeah.
But you can't complain about it then.
Exactly. And someone asked, isn't it a private villa? Even if it's a private villa though, it's still a public beach.
Let me tell you, I'll give you guys an old story here that I thought was really funny back in the day.
Daxism.
Do you remember when Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie, were like on top of the world?
Yes.
They were like
Simple
the
Life
most
was my favorite
photographed
show.
people out there. I found it really funny. She went on Tyra Banks' show, okay?
This is
she
so
sat
like
there.
2000s, I love it.
I know, and she complained about paparazzi following her around and trailing her and taking her photo everywhere she went. But what people didn't know is that she used to take her car and drive right down Robertson Boulevard, where all the paps were, so that they would see her driving.
In her pink Bentley,
and
so
then,
it stands
and then
out pretty
people
well.
would follow her and get her photo for the rest of the day. And I just thought it was funny how a lot of celebs will play like the poor me role, even though they
ask for it.
They ask for it or they want it.
It's like they only want paparazzi to follow them when they ask for it. And then every other time, like, leave them alone. But, like, unfortunately, Hollywood doesn't work like that. If you want to be famous, if you want to have fans, if you're attracting paparazzi to you, you're going to get them all the time. They're not just going to leave you alone because you feel like it, you know?
He isn't that famous outside the fandom. What are you talking about? Of course he is.
He's the biggest band in the world.
A One Direction
Even
star.
if you don't like their music, you can't deny that they're honestly one of the biggest bands in the world right now.
Is this first time you guys are live on here, says Andro Kush. No, we do this every week. Remember...
Where have you been?
Let's see. Lewis Love Harry says S. Right.
Remember
his dead ass called the Paps. I don't know.
He may be on the D list in the U.S., but he's certainly on the A list in the UK.
He's not on the D list. What are you talking about?
He's not at all.
Not at all.
I mean, you could say, Harry and Zayn may be a little bit more famous, but...
No, this is the biggest boy band in the world right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's
None
no
of the
other bigger boy band.
When's the last time we talked about 5 Seconds of Summer? Besides when they fall off stage, none. When's the last time we talked about The Wanted? They're done. They broke up.
So,
One Direction's the biggest band in the world right now.
Let's see. She sees that camera. She wanted to free the puppy, says Melanie Harrington. Dax, you're saying Lewis and Danielle called the... I did not say they called the Paps.
No.
Do not get me wrong. I did not say they called the Paps.
Rewind the tape. That was never said.
But I also said I know that you can see that they know the Paps are there.
Absolutely. You see them looking directly into the camera. There's no way that they don't know that that's there. No way.
Simon takes Lewis to do all these PR stunts to ruin his image because...
Don't say Lewis, Dax.
I'm sorry. Because Louis did all these PR stunts to ruin his image because Wendy are leaving him. All right. There's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. It's always interesting.
They're taking a break. They're on vacation.
I love you guys, says James. Greetings from Sweden. Went to school with Louis' sister, Felicity, says Jess.
How was she? I believe Louis' sisters are younger than him, if I'm not mistaken. So.
Sam says hello from Germany. Well, hello right back to Germany. Did I say greetings from Sweden already? From Sir Phillips, 89.
I said I wanted to go to Sweden.
So, what else we got? Does Dax get paparazzi'd too? No, because I live in Orange County and I don't. I don't go out in LA.
He's pretty. He's pretty famous. Yeah. I was like, can we turn?
I was like, what are you talking about?
So you guys, because you guys can't see, there's literally a paparazzi image of Dax in the ocean with his baby, like right behind the computer. Oh yeah, do that.
There we go.
Look. Ooh.
That's what you get.
Yeah. So cute.
All right.
It's just like Kanye North. Same thing.
Only not important. All right. Free Lewis. Why do I say Lewis every time?
Louis. God.
I didn't know y'all go live, says James. We do. Dax Chat on normally it's Wednesdays. Oh. However, yesterday was crazy, so we had to push it to today, which I'm really glad that we pushed it today because there's so many people interested in these photos that we definitely need to talk about it.
Like, what is everyone else? I mean, I feel like the majority is
By the way,
they know about the camera.
Point out one other thing?
Tell me.
She is in Mexico with her boyfriend, who is crazy famous, who is crazy rich, who brought out the booze. Why does she look so miserable?
Oh yeah, I was going to mention that too. You guys, her face looks like she's being tortured. She looks like she's about to cry. And I mean, he doesn't look super happy either, but she looks so sad. She really does look like she's about to cry. It's crazy. That looks like the perfect situation to me. Cute boyfriend, everyone loves him, makes great music, Mexico, beach.
Or do you think she's miserable because everyone talks crap on her all the time?
Oh, so she has a miserable face all the time?
I don't know, I'm just throwing out ideas. She's not happy in any of the photos, none. Why, says Lucy?
I mean, it's very possible she could literally be making that face for like a 50 seconds, a few seconds.
You know, Kristen always complained that she had resting bitch face.
But that's not resting bitch face. That's resting depressed face. She doesn't look mad or angry. She looks sad.
Andrew Kush says, how do I apply for TMZ? I will be a great assistant. I will sacrifice myself for views. I will put my life on the line for the best shots and videos.
That's so cute. You're hired. That's so cute.
Please try to smile constantly. You can't. No, but if I'm on the beach in Mexico, I'm smiling. I
mean, and you don't need to look like ecstatic, but she does look like really sad. She doesn't even look calm or like in the middle of a facial expression. She's like...
All right, someone is asking for shout-outs. Like Sarah Anderhold is asking for a shout-out. There's your shout-out.
Oh, hey, Sarah.
Oh, what a waste. I would die to spend time with Danielle in that pool. She is so hot, says What a waste?
What do you mean, what a waste? She's lucky to have Louis.
What else we got? You know why she's unhappy, all right?
Why would she be
You know why. You know why. You all know right.
This was my original theory that I told... My original theory I told Dax this morning is she was a little sunburnt on the shoulders, and the reason she looked sad is because he was putting sunscreen on her and was upset about her sunburn. But like, obviously, I don't think that's true.
All right, so there's a couple.
Taylor Swift or Selena Gomez? I need to address that. What's my pick?
What yours? Taylor, obviously.
Yeah. I love Taylor.
She's a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Taylor and Wendy. I'm
so
like 12 years old.
I do want to talk a little bit because we're talking about the privacy thing right now in photos. I want to talk about Bieber because that's kind of in the same vein. By the way, if you still have, questions about Louis and Danielle, keep typing them in. I just wanted to kind of switch topics right now to go on to Bieber because that has also been a huge topic of the week with him wandering around parks in Boston, hanging out with squirrels. He was shoeless at one point, I saw.
He's barefoot. He's walking in a public park.
There we go.
Barefoot.
Barefoot, walking around. And then the weirder one was him in the tree.
That takes the cake.
Doing like yoga moves. And so, listen, I know he had put up his little statement to all his fans saying, look, I don't want to be treated like a zoo animal. I want people to talk to me, not just always take photos of me and with me. He says, I want to be treated like a human. Well, I have to say, the tree thing, really weird.
Exactly. When you go and you post this huge statement about how you want to be left alone one day, the next day go to
God, no one cares about Bieber, says
But
Roberta.
the thing is that people do, and you could look at the comments and the likes on our post, and that proves it. But he goes to a very public park in a very big city.
By the way,
and it attracts all this attention by doing weird things. You want to be left alone. Don't go to a public park and do weird gestures in a tree.
Listen, and sorry, people are saying, why is he talking about Bieber when this video is about Louis and Danielle?
Oh, wow.
No,
you guys don't like Bieber too?
We've got a lot of things to talk about. I will keep answering Louis questions.
Yeah, keep
I just
asking.
figure I can't sit there and harp on it the whole time. So I was going to bring up Bieber. I want to talk about Selena and Orlando for a little bit.
Shoot.
Tyga and Kylie breaking up.
So
There's a lot of things to
couple
talk
dramas.
about. But
Celeb couple
we will
drama
get
is
back
real.
to Louis. If you have any questions, keep throwing them in. We're still reading it. I just want to talk about Bieber and this whole thing. So you said, obviously, looking a little crazy. However, last night, he went out to two bars in
and
Boston.
danced on a bar top.
And was buying shots. He's racked up like a $2,500 bill, taking photos with people, hanging out with people. I mean,
he pulled a 180 from the loner in the tree. He's doing yoga
do
moves.
you think maybe his people joined in and said, what are you doing?
Yes,
You're gonna alienate your fan base, and you're gonna
go show
piss a
them
lot of
that you're
people
still
off.
fun. Go somewhere where people are gonna take pictures of you and have a good time. I think that's what they told him.
Right about Project Home. Everyone should know about this, says Christina. I did multiple tweets about Project Home. So I supported the cause.
Good for you.
Right?
That's very charitable.
I supported,
you can't yell at Dax. He's a very
supported
charitable
the cause.
guy.
I was reaching out to all the fans out there of One Direction to try to help
Yeah.
out.
If you hashtag One Direction, then it'll just blow up no matter what you write.
Danielle's shoes make me barf every day.
Wow, I didn't even see her shoes.
Such strong opinions about shoes.
Shoe prices.
Do you guys want... Oh, shoot, I missed that question.
Can you go up?
Wow, these are going in so fast, I can't even read them.
Stop talking
No
about...
one fakes babies, all right? Do you guys know what Eminem is doing right now? Probably at home. See, exactly. That is a perfect example. Someone that doesn't like paparazzi, doesn't want to interact.
Lives in his home in Detroit.
In his home, and you never see him.
Exactly.
He's
It's very
never
possible.
photographed out. He is never papped because there's a lot of celebs that can disappear and do nothing,
Exactly.
and you never know.
Even people like super, I mean, I would say he's still relevant, but doesn't make music. Julia Roberts has a movie
He still
coming
puts
out
out
like
music. What are you talking about?
Okay, I don't know about that. But like Julia Roberts has a movie coming out this weekend. I don't remember the last time like we got her, at least. Like she doesn't roam.
Julia Roberts comes out when something's going on.
And then when she doesn't want to be photographed, she goes. And that's fine. That's fine, Julia.
You don't get papped unless you want to get papped, says Alisa. All right.
There's some people that get papped like all the time.
Is Kylie Jenner done with Tyga, or is it a plan to get more attention? As far as we know, we're being told by our sources they're done. Listen, they've broken up a couple times. This time, however, it's different. He was seen out with a model on Mother's Day.
Yeah, he was with this like really cute girl on Mother's Day when he should have been with Kylie. And to be honest, I'm kind of happy. I don't like them together. I don't think that they vibe well in terms of like what I know about each of them. Obviously, I don't know them personally, but I just feel like she should be with someone else. He should be with someone else. I think it's for the best.
I think it's probably better for the Rob and Black China having a baby.
Yeah, that
was going to be really
it.
confusing.
Have you seen all those charts?
For King
that's
Cairo?
Like, King Cairo.
And you're going to be like, hey, this is your half sibling or
slash
cousin.
Wait, no, it'd be stepmom.
No, I'm talking about the baby that's going to be born.
Oh, Rob and Black China's baby.
Yeah.
Is Cairo the name?
No, King Cairo is Black China and
yeah, that's
Tyga's
what I was
kid.
talking about.
That kid is going to look at
See,
the
it's
half sibling and be like, are you my half
I
sibling
see what
or
you're
cousin?
saying. I thought you were talking about
So
Kylie.
it kind of cleans it all up now.
I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
Is
It's
Kylie
crazy.
finished or is she done? Laugh out loud.
I hope she's done. She also was on Snapchat last night, like, was acting kind of weird. I don't know.
I can't hear anything. Well,
I'm so sorry.
We're talking very loud. What do you think about Elliot and Freddie?
I actually don't know about that. so I cannot form an opinion.
Ozzy Osbourne and Sharon ? Well, they just showed up together to
Go to
a big
TMZ.com,
announcement. Go
all
to
the
TMZ.com. Got a bunch of photos of them. It looks like it's a business thing, not like they're back together, but
It's
that
like
she
awkward.
introduced Black Sabbath on stage.
Puts his arm around Ozzy, all weird.
Sarah
She cried after
Anderhold.
Topless.
Sarah Anderhold. That's Sarah Holt. She's taking on my last name.
Oh, she's a Holt
She's
fan.
my Twitter
Wait,
buddy.
is she really Sarah
Yeah,
Holt?
she's my
That's so
Twitter
funny.
buddy.
I see that.
What do you
Sarah.
think of the pics of Louis and Danielle kissing in quotes? There's quite a few. There's a couple of them where they're like on a floaty thing, kind of like a pool raft.
Yeah.
And they're straddling each other and making out and.
Why is
getting
kissing
it
in
off.
quotes?
Because you couldn't actually see the kissing.
Oh, so we
You
think this is
see-
a stage
you
makeout
see
sesh?
the back of like their heads.
I don't think that they staged. I think that they're actually kissing. I think that the topless thing is a little sketchy. Them kissing on a float, come on, guys.
P22 says he papped all the effing time. It's so fake. All right. Damn, Daniel. Says Shadow. Have you seen the Wellington video? I don't know what the Wellington video is.
I've not seen the Wellington video either.
Louis is not an A-list celeb. People don't know who. Yes.
People do. You guys,
I don't understand
come
how you
on.
think that they can be in the biggest band, like boy band in the world, and they're not
Not
an
be
A-list
A-list.
celeb yet.
He can do anything he wants. Literally.
Louis ain't that famous. Yes,
You guys,
he is.
When do you think about
Off
Harry's
topic,
new
but
haircut?
just
Ooh, Harry's
wondering
new
what the
haircut.
best part of working for TMZ is and what you guys do. You guys went to school for to get in this business.
Oh.
All right, what was your question? I'll get to mine.
Oh, somebody asked what you think of Harry's new hair.
You can't really see it. It was like cut off under a hat. I'd like to see how he styles it. Then I can determine whether or not
How the
it's a
hair
good
is styled.
hairstyle. But if it's
Got
going to
it.
be like just a mop on his head all crazy, maybe then I would have liked it longer.
I
again.
already like it because I did not like it super long, and I also really like that he did it for a good cause. Like, he donated that hair. Who knew? I didn't know that.
What if you were the person that got that wig, and you knew it was Harry's hair?
Oh my god. You guys,
Can you imagine?
what would I do? Like, I would sleep with it on my pillow. I'd put it on my pillow and I'd go to bed with it.
So the other question that come in asking, what was it? What
was your
our
favorite part of working
favorite
for
part of
TMZ?
working for TMZ? I think just doing like stuff like this, like it's fun to just chat and
It's super fun.
you know, have a good time. I went to school for radio, TV, film. What about you?
I went to school for broadcast journalism.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's just fun. Like,
But we
the
have
news-
people in here from like all different backgrounds.
Yeah, like-
you don't need a TV background, you don't need a web background. It's like, are you passionate about celebs? Are you passionate about breaking news? That's what we're looking for.
Passion beats, education in this place, I guess.
Will Kylie have to return the Ferrari to Tyga?
Will
Well, I
Kylie
guess
have to
once his
return the
lease-
Ferrari to... No, she has way more money than him.
No, I said once the lease is done, I guess she's
Oh.
gonna have to return it. I don't think he bought it.
She's just gonna give it. She's gonna be like, "This is embarrassing. It's leased. Bye." She's gonna give it
Do you
back to
think
her.
Kylie will be with someone from the NBA or NFL?
Oh God. Well, probably.
NBA. The family seems to like NBA players, right?
Yeah, because Kim tried it with NFL and it didn't work out. So I think they're
Yeah.
probably staying away from NFL.
Well,
I
it's
think
not
it's
like
open
the NBA worked out with Lamar
That's true. Let's
or
see.
with Chris Humphries.
So maybe she'll date another rapper because the
Maybe
rapper
she-
thing seems to be
Maybe
working
she
out a lot
should go
better.
soccer.
Ooh, or baseball.
Or
Could you
baseball.
imagine baseball?
There's a lot of options out there for them.
Yeah, there are lots of sports. Lacrosse. Ooh, swimmer. They could date Michael Phelps. Oh no, he's
Okay,
engaged.
but Louis is papped every other day, but Niall
It's not
is
true.
what is it?
Niall? Because Niall lives in Ireland.
What is AFK?
Niall is AFK.
I don't know.
Shoot, I thought I was young, but I
him.
guess I'm not.
Okay, here's the difference. Louis lives in LA, in the heart of LA, where there's paps everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Because his baby lives here, so he kind of has to.
no, but I'm still saying you can live in LA and not be papped. You get papped
He's in
because
Mexico being papped right now.
You get papped because number one, it doesn't bother you. Because you could live in the Oaks and have multiple guard gates where no one ever knows when you come and go.
But everybody with social media, everyone's a pap these days.
Everyone is
You
a
cannot
pap these
avoid
days.
anything. You could be at a Chipotle in the middle of nowhere and still get papped.
I like how Audrey says, Louis does not live in LA yet. He's renting a house there. That's
You guys-
living here.
He has been here for months.
So I love that
He's
even
been
if
here for a long
someone's
time,
renting, so 99% of the country that rents a house, that doesn't mean they live there.
Yeah.
Of course
I
that
live in
means you
LA.
live
I don't
there.
own my house. I rent it, so.
Away from keyboard. AFK is away from keyboard.
Oh. Wait, what? How does
I
that
don't
apply
know.
to Louis?
I don't know. I bet
Sorry.
that Brianna is going to post something about Freddie. Okay.
I bet she will, because that's her son. Probably.
Look up the Wellington video. All right, we'll do that afterwards.
Definitely.
Taylor Swift. Oh, where did that go?
Is
Why
loving
can't
Selena?
Oh my God, there's so many
What is going
comments
on?
coming in.
You guys are the
Louis
best.
doesn't have a baby. Look up the Wellington video. Done.
Louis does have a baby, you guys. That's not.
What do
a
you think
question.
about Cheryl and Liam? I saw a bunch of photos of them.
They're fine. They're
couple.
cute. See, away from the limelight. We don't know much about them.
I do have to say, what are your thoughts on Selena Gomez and Orlando Bloom?
Oh, you guys, I don't like it at all. He's like way old. He has a child. He should not be with this like young girl who they don't have a future together.
I don't even care about that. What happened to Katy Perry?
Exactly.
What the hell happened to Katy Perry? A week and a half ago.
Did you see her tweet?
Orlando, I did. The cryptic tweet. Orlando and Katy were at the Met Gala together, like hanging out. And then a week later, he's in a club in Vegas all over Selena Gomez. And then they left together. Her people said that, they just went to get fast food and they stayed in different rooms in the
There's
hotel.
no way. No way.
But I'm still thinking, if my wife was to see photos of me in Vegas doing that with Selena Gomez,
She'd probably be impressed if you were Selena Gomez.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
she'd give me a high five. No,
She's like,
there would be a lot of questions asked there.
Oh, for sure. There's no way there's not one single person in the world that would look at those pictures and be like, oh yeah, they just got dinner. It's fine.
It's
Move
fine.
on. No worries.
They're just
not one
close
person.
talkers.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. Somebody with history like that, somebody who arguably probably had a lot of alcohol that night, there is no way that they just went and like had an innocent little meal. That's not how it goes.
Abrar says they hooked up.
Yes, I agree
Plain
with you,
and
Abrar.
simple. Just said they looked right at the paparazzi. I guess talking
And
about.
Katy Perry's song that she tweeted was about like, I love you, and then all of a sudden you're gone. I think that's pretty self-explanatory as to what happened.
Diane Reyes says, Dax, you're a troll. Listen, why am I a troll if I am talking about something that's big in pop culture? My job
That's his
is
job, you guys.
entertainment news. So when I
And you're
talk
watching,
about
so you obviously
Louis
love
and
it.
Danielle, I don't have to be a troll to talk about them. And every time I give my opinion, people like come after me. So I give my opinion on stuff. Everyone else is allowed to give their opinion on this situation. Why am I not allowed to give my opinion?
You're allowed to, Dax.
Thank you.
I support it. Keep
Thank
doing
you.
it. Don't let the haters get you down.
Let's see. Laugh out loud.
I don't know what
You're
that last
trolling
one
us, Larry's. I'm not trolling anyone, but I'd like to get the conversation started. I'm curious what people have to say. I also think that there's sometimes that in the 1D community, when it comes to Babygate and comes to certain things, there's a lot of misinformation that gets spread out there that's not true.
Yes.
And so when people are throwing things at me and they're saying, look at this evidence that it's true, and it takes me 2 minutes to just kind of do a little research, and some of it I can disprove very quickly.
Yeah, we've had talks about it. I've looked at your guys' tweets and we've talked about it.
And I'm not doing it to troll anyone. I'm just doing it to go, hey, look at this a little bit more. Don't just believe everything people retweet around as fact.
He's trying to educate you guys and help out. It's a good thing.
Dax, you is a bitch. Well, that is true. A troll, no. A bitch, yes. Do your research, Dax, and watch the Freddie's My Queen. I've gone there. Trust me, I have gone there. Dax, you're so effing blind. Freddie is Elliot. All right.
Nope.
Freddie and Carmen for life. What? What do you want over there, lady?
How's Dax Chat going on Thursday?
It's
Did anybody
going
know
pretty
it's
great.
in
We've
it?
actually got more people
Come out,
watching
come
than when
out.
you're here.
A little more, a little more.
Say hi.
I really, really know
Woo!
that. I think all my fans are
Or
disappointed.
we're doing big stuff over here, talking
Yeah,
about,
we're talking
Louis
about
Tomlinson.
Louis and the topless girlfriend.
Yep.
You know, you should talk about Lily.
You know, you should talk about. Stop being like Derek and trying to get some camera time.
We're just gonna see Katie like in the background over there, like. Yeah.
I love you guys. I'm kidding. It's a smoke a joke.
Number one Dax stan. Ooh, is that the name of your fans?
I
stans?
don't have fans.
Oh,
Dax
stan.
is that dude. Love Blondie. The Blondie is obnoxious.
Oh, she's the best, you
I
guys.
actually love Katie.
Yeah, I love Katie.
One of my
She's
favorite
super
people in the
nice.
whole office.
Where is
Who is your
Freddie?
favorite 1D member? Both of you.
Harry, obviously, is mine.
I've always
I
been
loved him.
Harry.
You guys, I was in college when One Direction became famous, and I was fangirling like a 10-year-old, and everyone thought it was so embarrassing, and I was like, whatever, it's fine. And then like a week later, everyone's like, I'm obsessed with One Direction. So
Diane Reyes is coming back at me. She says Derry is fake. Of course Derry is fake. I made it up. It was a joke, people. Derry was Dax and
Derry.
Harry. Don't you
Ah,
remember? And I did the
yes.
photo with Harry.
You guys, if
Harry?
he was with Harry Styles, I would not be here right now. We would all be having brunch together right now.
Well, that was the joke. Come on.
He obviously is not
It's
with
like
Harry.
sometimes people just don't get my sense of humor more than anything.
Maybe you're just not funny.
You know, it's just, people take it too serious. Like,
Yeah.
it's clearly a picture of me holding up Charlie with a mask in front of his
Because
face, and I
if you're
said
with-
dairy is real.
Because if
Now,
you're with Harry, then
who-
they can't be. So they're offended.
Who
They
would
wanna
think
be with
that's real?
Harry.
That's the funny part. Whatever.
Some people do. You guys, he's not with Harry. I would be with Harry. if
Take a
anybody
joke,
was.
says Caroline.
Thanks,
What do you
Caroline.
think about the BuzzFeed Babygate article? I thought it was interesting. Also, there were quite a few inaccuracies in there that get spread around. So there was a few things in there. I was like, oh, this is an interesting article. However, I could disprove this, this, and this. But that wasn't BuzzFeed's
It was
fault.
very convincing.
They were just
but-
following along with the timeline of
Yes.
Dax, you should do some research on Tumblr. Trust me, I have. I've talked to many people. There's been one person on my Instagram who I DM with who is very informative, tells me lots of things about all of this, sends me links, sends me evidence, sends me all kinds of stuff.
He's informed. You guys, we're both well informed. We know what we're talking about.
Dax is cool. Some people get it. Can he stand next to Dax? I can't stand her. Okay. Talk about Zayn and the Twitter spat.
Like the one that happened a long time ago? Like the one that happened last year with Louis and Zayn?
All right.
Is that what he wants? Because we can, but it's old.
Is it true that Danielle looked much at the camera? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, the
Both
gallery's
of them
on the
did.
site.
Look at, you can go to TMZ.com. We have an entire gallery of like 100 photos.
There's
up,
literally 99
and you can
photos.
look through all the photos yourself, and you can make the decision, and you decide. Dax, you should be a detective. Inspector Dax, that's my nickname
Inspector
over
Dax,
here.
woo!
All right, we gotta go. Thank you guys for joining us.
That was
Thank
super
you, Nicole,
informative.
for coming
Thanks,
over.
guys.
We'll see you guys next week. Have a great one.
Bye.
Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, and what you can follow? What's your?
Oh,
what's your
Nicole
Google?
Chenoweth. It's kind of long. It's NicoleChenoweth. Woo, on Twitter and Insta.
And I'm at Dax Holt. Like
Yeah.
always.
So all you Holt. What's your name? I
Oh,
forgot.
it's right here. Oh, no.
Stan Holt.
Stan Holt.
Wait, Dan Stan? Stan?
What are you talking about?
What was your fan
We're
name?
outta
I
here.
forgot.
I don't know.
Bye.
Bye.